Hello, me. Another breakdown of my week. This was this last week here. This past week here. I can already see I'm doing some nonsense here. The first day, just doing real magie, taking some big losses, trading way too much. Watch that. Watch that. This is just nonsense, bro. I need to stop seeing this on my MT5, bro. Not good. After two losses, get the hell out of there. This kind of is a break even, right? This here is already like a full loss hit. So I should be done. That's a point one going into 40 pips. Bro, you're not serious. How you gonna get less on a point five than a point one, bro? You let your point one another 40 pips. Another 40 pips, bro. Then another 40 pips. 40 pips. What is that about, dog? Take after you take a little win, little break even, you're gonna do all that only to come out with another break even. You don't see you should have just you check it. That was not even a break even right here. That was a win. You check although that's a point 0.04, so that's 40 cents a pip. So that's one pip. So that is break even. Okay, fine. So I give you that. You took that one, you took that one, you took that one, you let that one run way too long. If that was a loss, that should have just been $1. Check it, $1 loss, and then we would have been done. Would have been done. Well, actually, that's one win, one break even, one loss. So technically, according to the rules of two strikes and two for two, you could have kept going. But honestly, if you already took these three, what's the point? You already took them three. Check it, just done. You didn't get your target with them. All right, look for better entry the next day. You go and you were supposed to risk $5 for the day. You end up risking 18. What is that, bro? Not good. Okay, took first entry here after break of bearish structure and pulled back. Stop was 20 pips, TP was 65 pips. Went into 25 pips profit, left stop loss because of higher target. No, bro. If your trade goes into 25 pips, you secure that shit. Alright? Secure that. Check it. Took second entry here after break. Test 138.20. Stop was 20 pips, TP was went into 15 pips profit, left stop loss. Again, secure that break even. I do care. If your trade was really running, it's not gonna retrace 25 pips, 15 pips to come and hit you back at entry. You check it. That's if it's ranging, it'll do that. If it's moving, it's moving. Um, check it. Next, what's next? This price pulled back and rejected 13800. Move second position stop to 30 pips. Wow. What are you moving your stop loss for? Just take the loss, or you should have moved it to break even when you had 15 pips of profit, bruh. You serious? Bruh. Took third entry here after break of minor order block. Stop was 20 pips. Went into 12 pips profit. Left stop because of higher target. Bruh, move second position stop to 25 pips. I don't even know what the fuck that about. Nah, bruh. Secure. All them positions could have hit thing, but at least you could have secure. You could have come out of that position with small profits. You check what I'm showing you. Took fourth entry here since price broke 138 200k level. Stop was 28. Went into 5 profits. Okay, that okay. 5 pips is not enough to secure, but taking a fourth entry, that's just too much. The rest of them not even running up yet. You're taking a fourth entry after you had how much drawdown here. Taking a fourth entry. Start getting bad Brexit headlines here, but still held positions. Again, why? Start securing, start closing, start you adapting. Price came back to 128.5 0.00 and appeared to be bouncing, rejecting, but wasn't sure. Move stop below higher time frame market structure. What the hell are you doing? Moving your stop below the higher time frame market structure. If you're that scared that price is going to come to your stop, isn't it feasible to believe that price is probably going to just move down further and then you're just going to sacrifice more for nothing? Price broke 138.900 key level. Took some sales to hedge. Tops were too wide for margin. Started taking small hedge position. That whole thing is just bullshit. This whole thing is just bullshit. Right? Finally, blue account here. S M H. Never move stops unless to break even or profit. This trade was way over leverage. Was supposed to risk $5, ended up risking dummy. Should have adapted to incoming headlines, not Maria bias. Exactly. Then all them trades end up hitting stop loss. Or actually margin call. Not even stop loss, margin call. That's where all them losses was from. That's why I'm like, why the hell I let them trades go into 40? Then I remember that's what happened. They were all in profits. Well, they were all in profits at one point. And I just didn't secure them at all. Didn't close partials, didn't close anything. Could at least close the older positions when I entered the new ones or something, secure some profits or something, put break even, put anything. While I did not blow the account today, I recognize everywhere I went wrong. I had a plan. I didn't blow all, but it pretty much blew. Oh, I did. I said I did. While I did, I recognized everywhere I went wrong. I had a plan set and map and was following it to the T until I got into profit. This is the ways I broke my plan. Didn't move stop. Didn't move trade 1 to 5 10. Didn't move trade 1 to 5 to 10 pips when price broke my key level. Mistake. Move second position stop as price came closer to it. Mistake. Entered extra positions that I never planned for, making the trade over leveraged. Mistake. Because married to my buy bias and didn't adapt to negative. Became married to my buy bias and didn't adapt to negatives as mixed Brexit headlines coming out. Mistake. When all positions, including new ones, once again went into 10 to 20 free profit, I refused to secure them. This was a second chance to do so, but despite headlines and G's warnings, my ridiculous strong bullish bias caused me to leave them. Mistake. As price started falling, I moved all of my stop losses below higher time frame market structure. This was the death of the account right here. Not even realizing that I was moving them to a spot beyond my balance, aka blown zone. Big mistake. Traded like I already had a new deposit one come through when the deposit still hasn't arrived. Big mistake. All 7 of these mistakes just compounded to put me in a headspace where I just wouldn't accept the loss. Mistake. And kept trying my hardest to avoid it and kept hoping for the win. What I should have done. As soon as first position was at my marked out secure area, move it to 5 to 10 pips profit or at least break even. Capital preservation is key, bro. Match second position stop loss with first position break even stop loss, because if first position became invalid, second position would have also been invalid. Always remain fluid and adaptive to news headlines and price action, and avoid becoming married to a bias at all costs. Break even is 1,000 times better than a loss. Always, bro. Always. Look, highlight that. 1,000 times better than a loss. This is how I should have executed this plan trade. Yep. Price broke bearish market structure, failed to break previous highs, consolidated above key level. Yep. See that? All out there. Big order block. It broke back below, pull back to retest the bearish structure, pull back below key level. I could actually taken scalps right here. Take scalps right here. Exited that because since my bias was such in a buy, exited that when or set it break even, and then when price came down, stop me out or close early, whatever. Break that level. Could have tried to catch the sales down to here. Probably bank some profit here. Now that we back at our area here, the structure, wait until price from this order block broke up, enter right here, and then I would have gotten my TP. I could have secured profit when here, could have secured profit here, could have secured profit here, could have secured profit there, could have final closed everything up there. That would have been a much better trade. Easily. 100%. Okay. Next. Can already see a small loss. Price showing bullish momentum in the short term, been consolidating slash forming an order block that's generating liquidity since yesterday afternoon. Entered buys on 1 minute after pullback and failure to break minor bearish structure. Still need to see a clean key level. This was good. I entered right here. No, I didn't enter right there. I waited until it came there and then broke up, and then I entered right there. It went into profit. Could have secured some, but I knew gold needed that space for a pullback, but still would have been better to end that trade break even. Price came down. It didn't hit my stop, but I did close early. So, I mean, overall, the trade was managed well in terms of the loss. Could have been managed better in terms of setting price break even, but I really wanted price to break that key level and then consolidate above before I set it break even, which is understandable. So I'll give myself a little pass for that trade. Call it a good trade. This, guess I was kind of forced to take small profits on this. What happened here? One, break and retest 1-800 key level. Break, retest, broke small highs to the left. Should have entered right there. Took entry. Okay, cool. Pretty decent entry. Close partials are bidding positively when price came down a bit, but it didn't close, so should have waited. To see if it goes for better habits. Yes. Yes. Made risk-free ones here above previous 1 minute highs to the left. Okay. That's good, risk-free. Goes here. When it closed, that's when I should have think it came down. It didn't close yet. Could have even closed up here if I really thought, because by not letting it close, I give myself thinking myself that chance to let a better exit. But since it did close, then I guess the exit ended up being good for real. So what else? When I got taken out break even, this could be a nice retest of 128 level. We'll look for potential re-entries there, but only if clean. Okay, that was a good trade. Price didn't run, but I managed it well. Took out some profits, and that's that. That's what I should have done up there. Just manage that, take profits. I could have easily made like $3-4 from that trade, maybe 5-6 if I had just managed to trade well. Not my target, but it's better than the losses I took. Check it. Clean impulsive break, looking for 1883 retest on lower time frame for clean entry. Okay. Consolidation and corrective move down. Clean entry at retest and bounce of 138. Okay. We ran a little bit here. Made risk free once reached 1 minute highs. Clean candles up. Got taken out break even. It's alright. We're break even. Covered our spread. We're good. This was the trade I took after that. Perfect. Order block. Pullback and retest of minor bearish structure. Failure to remain above 1883 key level. TXY showing some short-term strength as well. Check it. We got that retest. Entered. Beautiful. Set risk free. Beautiful. Move stops further. Beautiful. Close here. We good. That was a nice trade. 27 pips. Who's complaining? That's nice. That's beautiful. Got to try out the riskier entries. See that? Them break evens, although that didn't really cover it, but the next one did cover it, so we ain't busting the head. Because my main bias on GJ was off. Waited patiently for pullback to retest structure. Took entries. Price has failed to break that area for almost 2 days now. Okay. 2. More positive vaccine news came out shortly after entered, giving price a nice little boost. Saw a retest of the bullish structure. Again, I remained disciplined and did not enter more unnecessary positions. Then a nice minor bullish structure formed on the lower time frame. That's 3-4. I will be watching the reactions at 138-200 key level because the price has not been able to break for some time. The progress with the vaccine may give that little optimistic boost it needs, but Brexit talks are still uncertain, so we'll have to see. 6 got taken out break even. The entries were on the riskier side, so I'm not too surprised that price didn't move yet. Not like I can force it to break out of the higher time frame range. Took a quick re-entry somewhere around here. Didn't really need to take that quick re-entry, but it did help me. But I closed it when it made no sense, and it did help me recoup the how many cents is that? 5 cents. Did help me recoup the 5 cent loss. Yeah, pretty alright to me. The main longer term GJ trade I was waiting for didn't show up, so I took some quick scalps on GJ and gold in the meantime. Okay, that's good. Almost took an impulsive FOMO trade on GJ in the start, but glad I didn't. Leveled my head after that and everything went smooth. Great. I was focused, planned everything to the letter, executed, managed the trades well, and got out of the market looking good. This is how I must behave daily to reach my goals in the market. Yes. Yes, my son. You are learning. Learning well. Very good trading. Apart from that one nasty one up here. That was nasty. To start the week again. SMH. But look at all the nice ones after that. You learned from it. That's what's important. Look at that. Beautiful sell. Buy. 13800 key level broken. Order block form. Stops below the key level. Move stops to break even here. Here. Close partials here. Close early once previous lows. Broken here. Here. Just sweet. Check it. Another one. Minor bearish structure formed. Entry here at break of 137. Good. Stops above. Good. Check it. Stops move to break even here after price broke minor bullish structure. That's good. Check it. Retest minor bullish structure just like gold yesterday. Close partials here. Wonderful. Bank runner here. Well, that is the one. I was like, why did I do that shit? Because my runner could have run and give me some extra profit, but it's alright. Because I still had them nice trades. Then, partner kept on trading. Tried to enter another runner. Very small loss. Revived runner here. Got taken out. Why am I doing that? Why am I reviving my runner? Why? Why? Just useless. Here, SMH, um, give that a X. That just take me out at 15 pips. Um, broken, breaking negativity, structure to countries on the 1 minute. Play, but I saw. Was looking for a longer trade intraday play, but I saw some large volume coming shortly after and pushed straight up. Should have closed right here. Should have held that extra patience, executed my key level. Yes. Got stopped out of an impulse move right to the key level. That was alright. Accidental click. SMH. This was alright. Covered itself. Most of the break even here. Looking to close partial at something. Exited early at break even here. Noticing impulsive. Failed. Didn't necessarily get the confirms yet. And should have, if it was a longer term play, could have waited. Should have also waited a little bit more for another test of it. You know, I missed the planned entry. Need to improve the rules for exit. Move stops to break even here. This when I should have said break even. It's true. After we broke. Got taken out. Would have been a nice trade. Still break even is better than loss. So minor bearish structure formed, another block formed. So trade later on that same day. Impulsive break to the downside, expecting a test of high time frame bull structure. Close partials here exhausted since price is close to close structure and has been moving down for a while. That's alright. Positive entry on the downside. It's alright. Close run manually, price seems to be exhausted. So secured 2 nice scalps in the morning. If I'm being honest, I should have ended the day there. Was going for that intraday trade idea though. Gave this trade 3 chances and 2 chances weren't allowed their full potential because I was a little fearful after the first entry took an L. Also was a bit fatigued, so should have stopped anyway. Today's lesson: have the fortitude to wait for prices to get to your actual planned entry, not halfway there. Very good. Still was a good day. This was the day. This was alright. Uh, Goals have here because they didn't like how it was looking. Good managing. Was waiting on a pullback to previous structure, and when I saw this, thought it was not going to go all the way. This is the same mistake I made yesterday on the first entry for my intraday play. See, just not waiting for that because fear of missing out. Close early, small loss. Okay. Also took accidental buys SMH. This was alright. This was alright. This was alright. This not alright. This was alright. This was alright. This was over trading. This is just 4 different positions on gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just taking positions on gold, trying to get gold. For gold, they messed me up this whole day. Too much. Obviously a losing session today. Again, slow volumes cause Fridays to be tricky to trade. You can get ranging and slow movement, but sometimes you get good volume. That's why Fridays on a whole are tricky. I'm realizing now that I didn't have any max loss in mind for today. That's why I just kept going, which isn't good. I need to set 1, and I also need a good 2 strike rule. Got that rule now. Anytime I get 2 losses in a row or 1 loss at my max loss, I need to stop. Also need to implement this for wins, else I'll never switch to the intraday mindset. Very true. By allowing myself to take more trades after I've had 2 wins in a row, I'll just keep scalping because I know I can just keep trading. If I force myself to stop after 2 wins or 2 losses in a row, though, I will force myself to wait for higher risk to reward setups because I only have those 2 trades to hit my goal. It also helps me preserve capital because I can't keep trading after those losses have affected my psychology in that moment. True. After benefit is another benefit is when I do get 2 nice wins in a row, I will save the profits. Weekly lessons. I learned that when I personally take a loss, my next trade can be a bit skewed by fear, causing me to be overly cautious, ruining good trades. Solution: manage my trades so that they either always break even or have very small losses. If necessary, take 20 minutes to do a medi session to clear those energies in that moment, or just stop for the day. 2. I learned that I need to redo my trade plan with a 2 strike or 2 for 2 and 2 for 2 rule so that I leave the chart after 2 wins or 2 losses for the day. Yep. This keeps me within my max loss parameters and saves my hard earned profit while also forcing me to wait for those high quality pre planned, high risk to reward trades. 3. I learned that in order to avoid ruining good trades along with the above lesson, I must set an area within my stop that if price does not break, I will not manually close early. Most likely this will be a key level. So I'll probably be able to close partials, set 1 for closing partials and set 1 for closing it early. Or the 1 for closing early will be the close partials. That way managing profit good at still being able to stay in the position. This also means I have to wait for my clean entry point so that my stop loss can be in an ideal spot then trust the process. Yes, I did. I send all journals to my laptop and go through them over the weekend while breaking them down in a voiceover, sort of like a personalized Forex course for myself, explaining where I can do better and what key points I need to remember. This way, I can easily review my journals through the videos whenever I need. Very good idea, which is what I'm doing right now, and this is the last one for the day. So yeah, I want to be doing these every week now to keep my trades from the week into perspective. Started off with some horrible shit, ended off with some bad but not that horrible. It was still bad. Seems like um Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday have been my best days. Monday's a good day for me too, usually. Friday I should just maybe cut out and only trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Check it. Even Sunday have better results for me, because is Sunday is the beginning of the week. I don't normally trade on Sundays, but even Sundays better for me. GJ made a little play up back into this range. I hope not. Anyway, that's it. Till Friday.